Okay, guys, it's Trippy. I do want to apologize for not uploading as much. I have been in therapy for a bit, so that did take up a bunch of time, but the times have been cut down and the days for me to go in, so I can now make videos again and I can now edit them. I'm gonna try out a new formula for editing. Hopefully you guys like this one. If not, let me know. Other than that, hope you guys enjoy. RAMATTRA is the first tempo tank that's been added to Overwatch 2, which means he can change his form moment to moment. The base form for RAMATTRA is his Omnic form. When you first select RAMATTRA, Omnic form is where you're going to start. His weapon is Void Accelerator, which is his Master Staff. That comes with its own set of primary and secondary fires. Void Accelerator primary fires out streams of fast moving nanites. The nanites have a travel speed, requires you to lead your targets, but there is no fall off damage. This gives RAMATTRA a longer range option, but there is an advantage to using his weapon close range, especially if you're hitting crits. The second ability is Void Barrier, a temporary high health barrier that RAMATTRA can place in a target location. When you activate the barrier, you will see a line on the floor to confirm where you want to place the barrier in its range, which creates creates a few different playstyles. Use it defensively to protect teammates and the cast enemies, or use it offensively to create space and close the gap between you and the other team. RAMATTRA's Nemesis form changes both his appearance and weapon. He becomes a great protector or threat, depending on your perspective. He bulks up with extra armor, and he forms two extra arms which serve as his weapon in Nemesis form. Pummel launches a short range power wave with each swing. It also a great piercing attack. So if there's enemies stacked within range, they all get hit. It's a really nice for playing around things like Reinhardt Shield, Diva's Defense Matrix, or Winston's Bubble. It's kinda difficult to dance in and out of a bubble when Pummel goes straight through it regardless. Full block, RAMATTRA throws his big tank arms in front of his face, reducing damage from the front. It's also effective, reducing damage of Hanzo's, Dragons, and Torbjorn's mortal core, despite them surrounding him. Block slows RAMATTRA's movement speed, and it only applies the damage received from the front, leaving him vulnerable from behind. There is no cooldown on the block. You can use it whenever you want by weaving it in and out between your attacks. The trade-off is you can't punch while using it, and it slows you down. Nemesis is an 8-second ability with an 8-second cooldown, so you aren't permanently in this form. You need to time which form you're in carefully, because the abilities in one won't be present in the other. However, there's an ability that RAMATTRA can utilize regardless of what form he is currently using. Ravenous Vortex is a ball of dynamite that slows, grounds, and damages enemies. This ability is a projectile that bounces off walls, enemies, and slippery slopes like roofs. It must hit the floor to activate. Once activated, it opens up this big area that will slow enemies and pull them to the ground and deal damage. Ravenous Vortex keeps enemies in RAMATTRA's sweet spot, where he can deal damage easily in either Nemesis or Omnic form. You can also use this ability defensively to keep people off your teammates or lock down certain areas.
I will break before I yield.
Annihilation is a special ultimate. First, RAMATTRA immediately goes into Nemesis mode, but there is something else going on at the same time. Annihilation is a wide energy swarm that lashes out toward any enemies within range, dealing constant damage. It's similar to Transcendent in the sense it creates a big ring around him. And Annihilation has a beam that lashes onto enemies within range, depleting their health. Enemies need to be within the ultimate range and Ramatra's line of sight, but there's another gravity to this ability. It doesn't end. If the beam is attached to an enemy, it pauses the duration of the ultimate. The ultimate itself is relatively short, but if it's attached to someone, it's not ending. While these are tethered to are attached to enemies. Ramatra has all the benefits and abilities from Nemesis form. He gives enemies two options with his ultimate: either eliminate him or move. Okay, guys, so after reading all these abilities, I am gonna have fun playing Ramatra when I play tank. Um, I'm gonna have more fun probably using Nemesis form. I may even have fun when it comes to using his shield as a lot because I don't understand it so well. It says it can block off enemies, so they've never said that about a shield before. So it makes me wonder if enemies can even walk through the shield. If they can't walk through the shield, it means that you could probably block enemies into certain areas like they showed with Bastion in that one corner shooting. Maybe they just can't walk through it. Now that would be great because it would mean that Ramatra's like May in a sort of way, meaning that they can actually now see you on the other side, right? And so but you can still attack through it, but they can't move through it. So I don't think it's a bad thing. This will change team fights a lot. This will be very hard to deal with, especially in quick play. I don't think so much for ranked. I feel like majority of people who play ranked will have a mantra. I think for quick play this will be not unbalanced, it will just be very difficult for people who are free to play, and every game they're in they have to go against a mantra, and the only way for them to actually deal with mantra is to have a mantra of their own or to find a tank to counter. Maybe this is when Doomfist comes useful for once. But yeah, I enjoyed making this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do want to apologize as well for the lateness. I've been kind of ill lately. I don't get ill, so I think I'm ill. Well, I'm just very tired and very lazy. Um but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and peace.